Well, hello there, whiskey lovers, and welcome back on another magical Wednesday to Whiskey Blooded. My name is Dave, and today we're going to be doing what we always do on Wednesdays, which is drinking whiskey, talking about whiskey, and going through our weekly review. And last week, you'll notice I didn't post anything. I was out on vacation in Myrtle Beach, and while I was there, I picked up some stuff that we can't get here in Michigan. So for those of you in Michigan, this will be fun. And for those of you not in Michigan, you'll be like, what the heck? This stuff is all over the place. But I think that you're going to like this review anyways because it's one of the coolest bottles in bourbon. It is... Oop, I already messed it up. There we go. I messed up the bottle, rather. Willett Pot Still Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Sorry about the glare. Get a little bit of glare when I'm recording in here. So one of the coolest bottles on the market. It only runs you about $35. I think I paid $34 for this in Myrtle Beach. So this is Willett Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Awesome bottle. Wax stamp. If we can see it here. I just opened this. This is actually a brand new bottle. I just opened this. I was doing a video right before this. And I just didn't like how the end of the video turned out, so I made a new one. So this is a brand new bottle. I picked up 5 bottles of this while I was down there because the price is just too good. So on the side here, you can see the information about it, hand labeled. Oh, there we go. So this is bottle 188 of 274 from barrel number that says 6805, if you guys can't read that. And this is bottled in Bardstown, Kentucky, from the Willett Distillery. So Willett has a good name out there right now. They've just come out with a rye that's actually fantastic for the price point, and they've got a couple other products, and then they've got this Willett Pot Still. In fact, this bottle is awesome when you put it on, I actually bought this, the base that they sell on their website. This is a cool statement piece for any bar. No one thinks that this is a $35 bottle of bourbon when they walk in to see your collection. So this I bought on their website. I think it was $15, maybe 20, maybe 20 now. I think it was 15 when I bought it. Awesome piece here. It's got a rubber base so it doesn't slip, and it just fits this nice bottle here. Regular size bottle, thin here, phallic, and then it bubbles out here at the bottom into, this nice, unique bottle that you haven't seen before out there. So there's that. Let's do our normal format here, which is number 1. We're going to take this bottle and we're going to pour it. We're going to look at the color. We're going to nose it, taste it, score it out of 100. That's our normal format here at Whiskey Blooded. For those of you that are tuning back to the channel, you already know that, and thank you for joining. For those of you that are new, make sure to subscribe, like the channel, comment, make fun of me, troll, do whatever the hell you guys do. It's up to you guys. So let's pour some. Try to get this on camera. We're going to pour ourselves a hefty pour here today. Oh, that was more than a hefty pour. Guess we are going to do some drinking tonight, guys. So here is the pour for the Willett Pot Still. Let's look at the color. Let's just use this note card to look at the color today. So there's our color. You can see it's pretty coppery, light brown. No age statement on this bourbon. Based on color, it's hard to sometimes tell, but it's not super young. It's not super old. You'll get that when you taste it. Newer bottle. Like I said, this is my second pour into this bottle. So we're going to move this for a second. Why? Because we need it to open up just a tiny bit. Tiny, tiny bit. And then we'll nose it. So let's nose it. Like the nose on this one. It's nothing too offensive when you're going through this. It's nothing that's going to knock you out, but I'm getting very classic bourbon smells, but then a little bit of a difference there. Right up front, tiny bit of oak, little wood, pecan, almond, little bit of spice, little bit of spice. And then after that, I'm getting those cherried smells, or those candied smells. But cherry is one of them. Like a dark cherry, candied cinnamon, vanilla, sweetness, corn. Obviously, it's bourbon. It's made with 51% corn. So corn, sweet, candied, tiny bit of mint. Maybe more mint than a tiny bit. I just got a lot right there. So that's what I'm getting on the nose. Let's try it. Cheers. Happy Whiskey Wednesday. A little more heat on the end. Oh, the proof. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm sorry if I did. I'm going to repeat myself, though. It's 94 proof. 94 proof. Second taste is a little, I want to say better, but more balanced. 94 proof, a little burn at the end. So what I like about this is that it's not anything that's too offensive in any particular regards. But up front, this bottle is a little bit, the bottle I've had, this is my third bottle, like I mentioned. This is not a bad bottle, but a little unbalanced up front. A little too much on the wood side. A little too much on the wood side. Like too much pecan, too much almond, too much oak, the woody notes to it, but then a really awesome rush of cherried pecan, cherried cinnamon, tiny bit of mint, candied cinnamon, vanilla, sweet corn. Those are all coming through in the mid. And its finish is, I would say, medium. And you got a nice heated finish. Heated finish with a backup of oak, backup of spice. Good finish. Good finish. And it's great, sippable, drinkable bourbon, but it's also, I don't like to waste good bourbon, but it's also great in a drink. This is a great Manhattan drink. If not one of the betters for being, I like rye in Manhattans, but this is a great Manhattan and old-fashioned bourbon. So what do I think about Willett as far as the overall score? Now the price point plays into this. And the first time I tried this, I would have rated it higher. The first time is in a couple years ago. About 2 years ago. But now, I've tried some more stuff, number one. But number two, I've had a lot more of Willett, and I'm starting to get more used to it. 86 out of 100. The bottle is fantastic. The bourbon is good. The price point is incredible. This bottle on your shelf, to someone that doesn't know bourbon, they're like, what the heck is that? That's like, it's like $1,000 bottle of bourbon because it's a really cool freaking bottle. I don't understand why everyone doesn't have a cool bottle. If I made whiskey, I'd have it in the shape of a fucking eagle. Sorry for swearing. But I would. I'd have it in the shape of a fucking eagle. Or an assault rifle. Or something awesome that's totally American freaking bourbon. This is why people like me are not allowed to make bourbon. But anyways, 86 out of 100. I think you should buy it if you see it in your area. Now in Michigan, this is hard to get. So if you see it, and it's under, I would say 50, you buy it. And you impress your friends with it. Because they're like, how the hell did you get that? Where you guys are, absolutely buy a bottle. Buy two. Buy one to drink and really get a feel for this, and buy one to sit on your shelf. I would. I have. This is my second bottle. So I've had one in Las Vegas, one that was brought to me to a tasting. This is now my third bottle. And then when I was in Myrtle Beach last week, like I just mentioned at the beginning of the video, I bought 4 bottles of this because it's so freaking cheap. And it's good. It's one of the better in the $30 price range bourbons, 30 to 40 price range. This might be the best. So yeah, buy it for sure. Let me know what you guys think. If you don't agree with me, number one, I don't really give a shit. Number two, post it in the comments. You know, tell me why you think that Willett sucks, or why do you think Willett's supposed to be a higher rating. I don't know. I do like to hear what you guys think. It's not going to change what I think of a bourbon because that's the best part about bourbon. Everyone tastes it different. It's taste buds. No one's are going to act the same. Some of my favorite bourbons are some of your least favorite, and some of the most expensive bourbons out there, I don't like. It's not that I don't like them for the price. I've had things before that just don't seem to impress me when they should. So this is, I think, one of the better ones out there. I'm not giving it my best rating. I'm giving it, the B-ranged rating, 86 out of 100. That's the solid B. So let me know what you think about it. We will be doing this week a weekend video. I've been promising it for a while. I actually recorded it last weekend and had no way to upload it. So it's definitely coming this weekend. I know I've been saying I'm going to do weekend videos and then I puss out of it, but I will be doing a weekend video. So if you guys have any requests for next week, as long as I can get it in Michigan, which I should already have it, I have now 87 bottles and counting, which isn't the most in the world. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bragging. There's still a ton of bottles I want to add to my collection, but if there's anything that you guys want to see, just let me know. I'll do the best that I possibly can, and we'll be back over the weekend. And if you guys want to tune in next week, as always, we will see you on Wednesday. Thanks for joining me here at Whiskey Blooded. Thanks for reviewing or listening to my review of Willett Pot Still Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Pick a bottle up and let's talk about it. You can email me or you can post on the YouTube video below. Have a good weekend. Thanks, guys. Enjoy yourselves.